The iPhone 16e was a disaster. I mean, people didn't just dislike it, they actively hated it. It was like Apple looked at 2018 technology and said, yeah, let's charge 2025 prices for that. But it looks like Apple actually listened. Or at least they realized they were about to lose the budget market entirely. Because on February 19th, 2026, we are getting the iPhone 17e. And according to the latest strategic analysis, this isn't just a new phone, it is a massive apology letter to your wallet first. Let's talk about the timing, because it is petty in the best possible way. Google is set to launch their Pixel 10a on February 18th, so naturally, Apple decided to schedule the iPhone 17e announcement for exactly 24 hours later. It's a classic power move. They want to steal the news cycle before the ink is even dry on the Pixel reviews. But the real question is, do they actually have the hardware to back up that arrogance? Yes, they do. Under the hood, the 17e is packing the A19 chipset. That is the same silicon destined for the flagship phones later this year. Now, sure, it's a binned version, meaning it might have one less GPU core, but let's be real. Putting an A19 chip in a $599 phone is like putting a Ferrari engine in a Honda Civic. It is going to fly. And here is the big one, literally. 8 gigabytes of RAM. Finally, this is crucial because of Apple Intelligence. Apple needs this phone to run their AI models on device, so they couldn't cheap out on memory this time. This means the 17e isn't just fast today, it's actually going to last you 4 or 5 years without choking. But the most interesting part? It's a chip you'll never see, the C1X modem. Apple has spent billions trying to divorce Qualcomm, and this is their second generation attempt. It's efficient, it saves battery, and it's integrated deep into the OS. The trade-off? No Wave 5G. You know, that super fast internet that only works if you're standing directly under a cell tower in a stadium? Yeah, the 17e doesn't have that. And honestly, you probably won't miss it. Now, let's talk about the features they forgot last year. The iPhone 16e was roasted for having a notch and no magnets. I know, right? Who releases a phone without MagSafe in the 20s? The 17e fixes this. The notch is dead, long live the dynamic island. And MagSafe is back, baby. So your wallets, stands, and battery packs are useful again. It's wild that we have to celebrate getting basic features back, but hey, a win is a win. But, and you knew there was a but coming, we have to talk about the screen. It is 2026. The Pixel 10a has a 120Hz screen. Samsung's $20 phones have a 120Hz screens. And the iPhone 17e? It is still stuck at 60Hz. This is Apple protecting their Pro models. They know that if they gave this phone a smooth screen, nobody would buy the Pro. For the average person, you might not notice. But for us tech nerds, it hurts. It physically hurts to look at. Camera-wise, we are looking at a single lens, but it's a clever one. It's a 48 megapixel sensor that crops in to give you a lossless 2x zoom, so you effectively get two lenses for the price of one. Is it as versatile as the Pixel's dual setup? No, but for point-and-shoot Instagram photos, it's going to be more than enough. Plus, they upgraded the selfie camera to 18 megapixels, so your FaceTimes will look crisp, even if your connection is bad. So, here is the verdict. At $599, the iPhone 17e is boring, but it's the good kind of boring. It's powerful, it has a battery that actually lasts all day thanks to that new modem, and it finally fits into the modern ecosystem with MagSafe and the dynamic island. If you can forgive the 60Hz screen, and that is a big if, this is probably the smartest purchase you can make in 2026. It's the phone you recommend to your mom, your cousin, and that one friend who just wants their text to stay blue. Whatever you do, though, just don't buy the iPhone 16e. Let's just pretend that one never happened.